Everyone laughed at an old temple worker for collecting worthless coins. Until years after his death, those same coins changed his granddaughter's life forever. For over 40 years, an old man worked quietly at a village temple. Before sunrise, he swept the ancient stone floors, lit the oil lamps, rang the temple bell, and welcomed every devotee with a gentle smile. People from different places often gifted him unusual coins from their travels. Sometimes old coins found their way into his hands during temple festivals. Instead of spending them, he carefully cleaned each one and placed it inside a small wooden box. His daughter would often tease him. "Appa, why do you keep all these old coins? They're worth nothing." The old man would simply smile. Every coin carries someone's journey, someone's prayer, someone's story. One evening, he handed the wooden box to his daughter. "If I ever have a granddaughter, promise me this box will belong to her. Tell her it's from the grandfather she never got to meet." His daughter smiled and promised. Sadly, he passed away before his granddaughter was even born. Years later, on her 18th birthday, her mother placed the same old wooden box in her hands. "This was your grandfather's last wish." The young girl opened it to find hundreds of old coins from different countries and different generations. She thanked her mother but never really understood why they mattered. A few years later, the family fell into financial hardship. Her college admission had arrived, but they couldn't afford the fees. With no savings left, she looked at the old coin collection and sighed. "I guess it's time to sell these as scrap." Just then, a family friend who had come to visit noticed the coins spread across the table. He picked one up, looked closely, and immediately stopped her. "Don't sell these as scrap. Some of these could be extremely valuable." The next day, they visited a coin expert. After carefully examining every coin, the expert smiled. "Your grandfather unknowingly built an extraordinary collection. Several of these coins are incredibly rare. If auctioned, collectors around the world would compete for them." The family couldn't believe it. The collection everyone had called worthless was worth enough to pay for her education, clear every family debt, and give them a fresh start. Before the auction, the granddaughter quietly kept one small coin, the very first coin her grandfather had ever saved. She placed it back inside the old wooden box. Years later, after graduating, she stood before her grandfather's photograph, holding that single coin. With tears in her eyes, she whispered, "Grandpa, we never met, but you still found a way to take care of me." Message: never underestimate the little things people treasure. Sometimes what looks worthless to the world becomes the greatest gift of love for the next generation.
Do post your views and share your stories in the comments.